that you had.
What up, guys? Get the hype going. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going to take pictures somewhere. And I wanted to talk to you guys. It's been a while. I haven't been hyped for a while. We're back, baby. We're back. Today's video will be on what's a good beginner bike to buy. And it's going to kind of involve a little bit. I'm not diving deep into it. You have other people that will dive deep, like deep. And I'm diving deep into it, but it's just my advice. That's what I'm doing. It's definitely possible. See what I mean? So he turned down his engine braking down to 3, which I just did, and it pops more on decel because it's not exactly like slowing the bike down. Damn, dude! You can see the flames and it's daylight. Can you see your flames? Yeah, but my shit be hitting. Alright, was I supposed to go that way? I think I was definitely supposed to go that way. That way. Again, we're here for the journey, not the destination. Find this little doohickey right here. Oh, that's not safe, guys. Someone's definitely catching a flat with that. Helping save the world, or at least someone's tired. I've really been getting down this balance point on this damn R1. Sometimes it takes me just a little bit to get to it, but once I get to it, it's like, I know where you are. Let's be best friends. And I don't mean like I'm coasting it. No, I just like touch the balance point. I just get to like where it's really nice and smooth. But let's dive into it. Basically, a lot of people have been asking me, what bike should I get? You're new to bikes, you have no clue. You're coming to me for help, and it's like, I need to give you this video. Like, it has to happen. Pretty much. Oh, oh my gosh, it doesn't look that big on camera. It is. We're gonna go off with someone that has no clue what bikes is, has no clue where to start, wants to do it, wants to try it out. Now, before you get into it, know that this is a dangerous sport. This is a dangerous hobby, whatever it may be. You are essentially putting your life on the line when you're coming to street. And you do it, you know, on dirt too, but it's serious on the street, and I don't want people to come into this thinking they can't get hurt, because you very damn well can. Pretty sure I'm supposed to go that way. Have no clue where that goes. We will also speak about people that have dirt experience, but let's start off with the newbies, right? You guys are newbies, straight up. Own it. Just do it! Here's how to go about it. Of course, I've probably rode a bicycle. I hope similar kind of features of having balance, but in very much different ways, and a lot more to it. Basically, where you're going to want to start off with is if possible, getting on a dirt bike. That is always my recommendation to anyone. Now, if a friend has a little pit bike, uncle, whatever, whoever it may be, try to ride a smaller dirt bike, an easier dirt bike. Gas. I don't know where we're at. All right, so he can leave. My fine sir. That is my number one option. It will always be my number one option. I came from dirt. I know how much dirt has helped me.
It's about to go down.
When I got on the street, it helps. It helps. Please try. But if that is out of the question, right, you can always take a safety course. And a safety course, they actually provide bikes there. Sometimes like little small, like Harley type of, like I should say a small cruiser, as well as Groms now. A lot of states do provide this, but you have to read up onto it. Maybe you're in a different countries, which half of you guys are. So it really depends, but try to use resources if you can. If you guys are in the nation, there is safety courses in most states, I think. Try to take advantage of them if you can. If not, the next step is buying a bike, right? You guys want to buy a bike. From there, right, get a bike, you guys go to the course. That gives you the fundamentals. If you do buy a bike and you don't have a course nearby, maybe you're in Europe, you know what I mean? You guys want to basically get into a parking lot and then take how to do clutch and everything. I love doing that. Do you guys love how she pops everywhere now? Oh my gosh. All right, over. Okay. But for the people that want to learn that way and you guys don't really have anything, just go to a wide open area, learn how to work the clutch, learn how to work braking. Of course, you probably may want to find someone that actually knows what. If at worst and you don't have anyone and you're by yourself for some odd reason and you just want to freaking ride,
stop it.
Get some help.
YouTube. You know how much stuff you can learn on the internet nowadays, and it's like absolutely ridiculous. So don't be afraid to just go to YouTube and learn. Of course, don't learn from a dummy, but like kind of get a feel for who they are. But again, you know, it's all part of the trials. You're gonna make mistakes. You might drop your bike, you know, you might stall at a light once you get onto the road. It is okay. It takes time. Or maybe you pick it up right away. It does not matter. That's how you want to go about that. But let's focus on the bikes, right? You guys have been waiting. Let me get gas and then we will come back to it, okay? My gas guzzler, but it's okay because it doesn't cost that much. Are you guys I actually want to know, like, do you guys not care about fitness? Like, low-key, like, if you're on my Instagram, you know how important fitness is to me. I've explained it many times over the years, like, legitimately, like, said like why there's a big ass benefit to working out, and I don't even mean like, I mean like connecting your mind, body, and spirit. Now if you're like 12, you're like, what the hell is he talking about? But if you're like 18, you might have a gist of it and you can kind of understand like where I'm coming from, because you're gonna need it. You're gonna need some way to like meditate and like find your peace. Guys, I have a lot of knowledge and I want to start unloading it on you guys, or at least how I function. I don't speak for the world. What is up with these dark clouds, bro? I'm not cool with it. I've been getting coated in rain. Which way is this storm going?
Oh wait, it's about to rain?
I don't know, it just looks dark and I'm not with it, so I feel like we can go. It's coming this way.
It ain't about to rain.
Or that way. Just look at it though, it's dark. I don't know, this bike's like attracting clouds. Like it just does that for fun. I got caught in the worst rainstorm. That's another story for another time. Nearly should have, not should have died, but I should have crashed, like, honestly. Yeah, I think I was gonna go north and try to find a road up there, so.
Find a road?
Find a spot to take pictures, yeah. And I need to talk right now. So.
Talk to me.
Oh yeah, you got the Cardo. Oh, you got a Sano, don't you? Yeah, no offense to Sano, but you know, Cardo's better. I said it. Sorry, I couldn't hear anything out of my Sano when I bought one. I bought one, the first one, I couldn't hear nothing. And then I got my Cardo and I was like, I hear everything. But anyway, guys, all right, back to the bikes. I'm so sorry. You guys know I have ADHD. How do you guys put up with me? How do you put up with me? I really wonder, like, you guys are troopers. Oh! I love my Dehan, literally my brother, and I cannot till one day I can just return so much love back to him. I already do so on a small scale, but anyway, who the f beeped? Who's that beep? Is that you? There, I knew it. Okay, guys, this bike with this tire, I just put a new tire on. Now, this is the last thing I'll say, and then I'll get to the point of the actual video. But you know, I like to talk, so listen. I got a new tire on because I smoked the last one. I got 3 flats on it. I ordered tires, and I went from 190/55 to a 260, and it's just like, woo! Like, look at the drop in. Just straight up, like, hello. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, so fast. It's awesome. She feels lighter, and she feels lighter from the low end. I'm very connected to my bike, so like I know exactly how my bikes act, and I know when something's off. That's why every time I got a flat, every time I was like, something's wrong, and I would look and I'm like, I don't see anything wrong, but I know something's wrong. Sure enough, I check, I look back, right, and I'm like, it still has air, but I know something's wrong. Sure enough, it is low. Tires are here. I went with Pirelli Rosso Corsas 2s. I heard they were the best, so we're gonna give them a shot because they do have like a harder. Damn, Sky! Like what? I know someone's gonna come in here and be like, your bike's too lean, and I'm gonna be like, I don't care. Dude, I will live for Pops. Pops give me life. Can't believe I'm stuck on a Prius right now. But I'm also like not paying attention, so. Oh, I love this bike so much. Alright, let's get into it finally. You guys are done with me rambling. You're new to bikes, never have touched a bike. Maybe you rode a bicycle. Maybe you played a video game with a bike. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to your local bike shop, right? And trust me, this is from a seasoned professional that's not a professional. You're going to go in there. You're going to flaunt this big loan that you just pulled out, right? Oh, I died. I love my life. Oh, traction control! Cut it out! You're gonna go in there and you're gonna buy a 2022 Gixxer 1000. That's the best bike. They're gonna ask you, do you want gear? You're gonna say no. You're gonna buy a half helmet, right? You're gonna buy dirt bike gloves. You're gonna buy the highest shorts that you can. The highest shorts. If you really want to overdo yourself, go grab yourself the Father Day 3000s, right? These are essential for foot position, you know? They come with great support. So I just want to make sure you guys are in the best hands. And if you're actually believing me, none of that was freaking true. None of that is safe. And I don't exactly like to verbally promote unsafe riding. If you have the money, if you don't have the money, you have to figure out what is in your ball range. Now we're going to talk serious. You have to find out where your price range is at. Can you afford a Grom? I would not say for this beginner bike to ball all out and grab something as fresh as possible. You really won't need it. And the reason I say that is because this bike is going to be a stepping stone bike. This is all it is. It's just to learn. It doesn't matter about the looks. It does matter about how it functions, right? You got to make sure this bike is sound. So, you know, again, if you have someone available to... Damn it! Why am I like this? Brain work. I gave you enough caffeine today. You should be okay. Oh, okay, that was my brain saying, no, you didn't. You need a bang. Of course, I would, of course, say a Grom. A Grom is very small. It is easy to operate. Maybe you have a longer commute. Maybe you have to touch the highway at some points. We are going to start looking at... Are you done? Thanks. If you guys are looking for something bigger, right, we're going to start looking at like a Ninja 250 or an R3, which is a 300cc. Now, these displacements are pretty much the icon for starter bikes. These are ideal to get your skills kind of up to speed. To operate, everything is smoother in a sense and not as crazy as the bike I'm on. I'd recommend there. You can even stretch it to a Ninja 400, right? Or maybe even a CBR 500. Here's where we're at. Got a 250, 300, a 400, a 500, even a 650, which is a heavier bike. If you're a big guy and you just want to learn how to ride a sport bike because you eventually want to work your way up to 1000, but you don't have an ego, so you don't go buy one of 1000, maybe your size is a 650. You know what I mean? Let's say you kind of have a little bit of an ego and you're like, dude, I want to do that. I've seen the typical people buy a 600. It's insanely way too much power. They drop it, they get scared of it, they never get their full learning out of it. So it takes them longer to learn on that bike because they cannot operate it at a good pace. So I don't want to see you try to jump and skip the step and end up hurting yourself in learning because you wanted to skip. Don't do that to yourself. But if you do have a little bit of learning and you rode dirt bikes, understand the concept of these things, you have a little bit of practice, you're... Where the flip was I? Guys, I swear I'm not this dumb. It's just like my brain jumps from like 15 different thoughts every second. So bear with me, alright? In the case that you actually do know and you want to jump to a 600, it is worth it. Oh, we're getting a call. Hello. 5 minutes out? 5? Okay, so I'll turn around. We're totally like the opposite direction as you. I love you. I will totally put a motor in you when you brake. What was the last thing I said? It's been a while since I've really just kind of motovlogged with you guys. It's just been a little bit too long for me to speak to you guys, and I honestly miss speaking to you guys. To me, it's like, it looks weird because I'm speaking here, but I've communicated with so many of you guys in person over DMs that it legitimately feels like I'm speaking to you guys. And if you do meet me, I'd reckon to say that I speak the same way. Everyone's like, your voice is a little weird in person, and I'm like, yeah, it's because, like, you know, the sound kind of gets a little effed up because of my voice. I don't know. I love speaking to you guys. You guys are like a little piece of my therapy. Does that make sense? I'm not crying, you are! Yeah, I'm getting sentimental with you guys. I love you guys, Jordan. You guys really don't know how much of an impact you guys have done to me in the last 4 years. And I mean, like, way back. Look at that. I'm talking like the homies that were watching me when I had like 100 views on a video. That was way back. You're so awesome! That crash was awesome, and I was like, alright, I'll crash more! Just sent my dirt bike everywhere. Now we're here. But regardless, back to the freaking point. Don't ever expect to watch a video and expect me to be clear and concise, because that's not how my brain works, and we like to bounce around. It's a little bit more sloppy, a little bit more fun, and that's probably why you watch my videos. I had a Tesla try to race me in my Mustang today, and I was like, no, like, we're not gonna do that. That was the best thing I could do. Freaking love it. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was loud. Oops. That's my rear tire. She's thick. Where were we at? Come on. Think, Cam. Think. Oh my my gosh, baby. If you don't say baby to your bike, you really don't love it. You really don't love it. So back to those bikes, right? Those bikes are ideal. It all depends on your preference. So take a look around, understand what you are going to do, the 250, 300, 400, 500. This style of sport bikes, you also do have, so you have Kawasaki, Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki that do provide some of each. You know, Yamaha's R3, whereas the Ninja has the 250 and they have the 400. Just have to browse around, find out what compels you, maybe watch a couple of reviews, but at this point, this is a bike that you're going to be buying, learning on, and most likely going to upgrade because you're going to figure out that you want A, more power, and you're going to be like, I want to go to the next step of learning. Or you're going to be like, I actually don't like sport bikes and I like naked bikes, because maybe you got the opportunity to ride one, maybe your back hurts and you're really hating it and you're like, I want something more upright. So this is a moment that is kind of, it's temporary. So don't really get fixated on trying to build a show bike, ROM or 250, okay? Literally stack your money and just wait for the next bike, you know? And that bike you can build that connection with and do all the cool fancy things, you know? That's part of it. That is part of the passion and the love. As much as I hate putting this rear tire on because sorry, we do this for safety. As much as I hate putting the rear tire on because it is a pain in the ass and anyone with a Yamaha understands it, I love it. I love it. I love the love-hate relationship with motorcycles. It's one of those weird nostalgic things, but hopefully you guys can understand that one day, and maybe, and some of you guys definitely do. Some of you guys definitely do. You'll get pissed at your bike and be like, dude, I hate you, but like, damn, I love you. As far as bike choice, naked is going to, a naked, and what I mean by naked is, these are bikes that are more upright. It's a CB 500, CB 250, that's Honda. Yamaha has the, what are they called now? MT3, right? And now this is a more upright, comfortable position where your back is kind of aligned straight up. You're, come on, Tay, I'm recording a video. I don't want to do these small little things to piss off cops. Like, talk about safe, man. I need to take a picture quick. Oh, they'll find me. So sorry. I'm totally doing it, and they're taking off. They will find me one day. I think it's a fire station. It is. Hope they don't mind me. Oh, ooh, this is an awesome spot. Oh, guys. I'll be back, okay? How do I do this? I forgot. You know what? I'm turning the camera off so I can, like, actually focus. JK, I kind of got this. I kind of don't. Oh, I love you, baby. If you guys not have seen her, that's the new tire, the Russell Corsa 2. And she's a mighty girl. She's a little thick, 260, and other than that, I haven't really did much. I'd put another shark wrap on the other side, or I put a shark wrap, not another. But let me get in and out of here. Oh my gosh, this picture's gonna crowd pleaser right there, bro. Actually, we're gonna leave this on. I'm with that energy. Let's get it, baby. Yeah, she's spitting, bro. Yeah, she's spitting, baby. All right, so back to where we were, which I have zero clue of, so I'm gonna take my best guess and jump back into it. Is 600s? Oh, no, we were talking about how you're gonna buy a bike and you're not gonna have it for long because you're gonna upgrade in like a season. It usually is what happens. Maybe you have it for 2 seasons just to really solidify those skills. It's okay, take your time. It really doesn't matter. If you had a dirt bike and you know how to ride, I told you guys, yeah, a 600 is available. I wanna say, if you have just a tiny bit of experience, or you understand the concept of clutch and you've driven a stick shift car, MT-07, I don't know how many times I need to say it, but MT-07 is such a great freaking bike. I love it. Even to push it as far as maybe if you have zero clue what you're doing, an MT-07 might be possible if you are a quick learner. And I say that because that bike is extremely smooth. It's got a lot of torque. It's a bike that you might buy and just keep because you're happy with it. You know what I mean? You might have that thing for 3-4 years. Very easy platform. It's upright. It's comfortable. You can get onto the highway and make do with what you can do. You know, you're not going to be too slow, but you have enough to accelerate in front of a car if you need to. It's the perfect mixture. MT-07, don't sleep on it. I love them. And I'm not saying that being biased to Yamaha. I'm saying that out of truthful honesty. I'm trying to think of another comparison bike. Maybe a KTM 690 Duke, if you do feel that way, so I don't feel like I'm biased. A 690 Duke, I believe, is kind of similar to the MT-07. Maybe recommend that, but I really don't have any experience, knowledge. I haven't even really seen them. I don't have anyone that has one, so I really can't speak on it. I'd say do your research before you dive into that one. But the MT-07, woo, baby! That's the bike, baby! That's the bike! I miss Star so damn much. If you don't know who Star is, that was my beloved MT-07, my FZ-07, I should say. I love sport bikes. I do actually like them on the street, but not for fun. I like doing my wheelies and stuff, but ultimately I want my sport bikes to be track, and I want to have nakeds and other bikes for the street, and maybe pull the bike out every once in a blue moon, but I don't want this to be my primary street bike forever. For me to have fun on it, I have to go there's more risk involved. The whole idea is lowering your risk, baby. You want to lower risk, and I know I'm not in gear right now, but literally you've seen what we've been doing. I've done a few wheelies which are completely manageable. I'm pretty much cruising. I'm aware of my surroundings. Yes, I can still get effed up, and that's on me, and I understand that. But when I come out to play and I come out to go on a mountain run, I'm in gear. When I know I'm riding hard, I'm in gear. So I'm smart about it. I am very much smart about it. But yes, a car could pull out right from here and just completely F my life up and kill me. I know that though. I know that. That's the risk I take anytime I throw my leg over it. So understand that. Understand these bikes, it's a lifestyle. It's a lot of bikers understand the risk that comes along with it, and we accept that. If you don't accept it, then maybe one day you're gonna go down and you're gonna figure out that it's not worth it. It's not worth losing your life, and it's 100% respectable. If it happens one day, this isn't for you, and you feel that deep down, then fuck it, sell your bike. You know what I mean? Like, it's your life. Do what you want with it. It's kind of cool because if I think about our relationship, right? My relationship with you guys, whether you believe it or not, you guys came in right at the time that I was mature and I was getting through my trials and tribulations, and I still am to this day. I've made a lot of progress. You guys have seen that through my riding, my mentality. It's been a long freaking journey, but we're just getting started. That's the craziest part. I think it's kind of funny because this year I want to explain something to you guys from my point of view, just to express it to you guys so you guys understand. I've gotten a lot of, I don't want to say unwanted, but like I've gotten a lot of like stardom, and honestly, like, yeah, it's kind of cool. It is, you know. But the thing is like, the reason why I don't like the fame, it's more, I've always been about the message and the art and just making dope shit to help other people. And I feel like some people look at me as a higher figure than I am, and I'm like, no, I'm human. I poop like you guys. I have emotions. I'm a very emotional freaking person. It is what it is. Like, that's who I am. And there's been so many, what is happening there? There's been so many moments lately that like I catch myself growing more and more, and I just forgot how much I love the pain that comes with it and the self-motivation. Look at that, baby. Limiting risk. We love it. I want to know if you guys want a video of explaining some knowledge of riding for you guys. And these are all opinion based on like what I personally do and like what I feel as though saves my life and how I work on a bike. And it's not exactly like the right and wrong. It's more so like what works for me, and maybe it'll work for you. Maybe. You guys have helped me growing up. That's the funniest part. It doesn't matter what your age is. You've commented on my video, you know, send me a DM. Somewhere in there, you have probably helped me. Crazy to think that like maybe I haven't replied back to you, but like some of you all be speaking facts exactly when I need it, and I'll just be liking it. I'll just be like, thank you, you a real one, bro. So I appreciate all of you guys. So don't think it's one-sided. Don't think, oh, puddles. Oh, you gotta have the hips. Oh my gosh, I love this bike! Well, tell me that wasn't gold, baby! Just kept it rolling. I know exactly where the cars are. There wasn't a cop. Why are we looking back? Oh, okay. So if you guys have questions, let me know in the comments. I do read most of my comments for, like, if you guys catch me, that's why you got to put on your bell notification, right? Make sure you put on your notifications and hit that bell button, and make sure you're subscribed. You got to be subscribed, baby. You got to be subscribed. When I upload, you guys can hop in there, watch the video, ask your questions, and usually I will respond that day pretty often. But basically, you're going to go on a low bike, you're going to work with that for like a year or two, and then you're going to probably want to jump off. That's usually how it goes, guys. Don't jump. Don't just go from the bottom and try to jump, because you are going to hurt yourself on skill. So much potential that you could learn because you're comfortable on a bike. If you are not comfortable on a bike, you're going to fight the bike, and if you're fighting the bike, you're not focusing on your skill and you're not crafting your skill. So take that into consideration, guys. I've seen way too many guys jump up, and this is no offense, I'm not speaking particular, I'm just saying over time I've seen a lot of guys go straight from a nothing to a 1,000. They're stunning their own growth. You're stunning your own growth. You're drinking coffee when you're 4. It just doesn't work out. You guys like fire, right? Let's give you some fire. Cover your ears, guys. Turn your TV down. Turn it down. Turn it down. Like turn it down like 10%, 20%. I love you. Alright, you can turn your TV back up. But I'm glad you guys are here going along this journey with me. I absolutely love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Even though we've never spoken a word to each other, you know what I mean? But guys, it's getting dark. We're gonna continue just cruising around. I want you guys to have a great freaking day. I hope this is enough footage to make like a 10-minute video. If you're not hyped, get hyped, stay hyped. Remember guys, we're gonna chase dreams and be extreme, alright? I think we're just gonna end the video with a little of this. Oh, my visor fell. I couldn't see nothing. I didn't think I was gonna be out this late. Damn it. I was gonna really. Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. This I meant to do. Oh God, I lost everyone. Make sure you're subscribed. If you did like this video or it helped in any shape, way, or form, like and leave me a comment on what you learned or what helped or what you liked. Be freaking. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me.